What's up? We're back recording about 5 videos in one day. So if the fit stays the same, just know I'm out here working. Today, we're going to talk about what's up with the market. Why after the trade deadline, prices dipped. Why after badges, prices dipped. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to make it make sense. So let's hit the intro and get straight to it. Again, this is just completely opinion. I'm not some fucking marketing expert. I'm not some economic savant, some macro guru or anything like that. It's just my opinion. It's an op-ed. And the last time I put out a video like this, it got some pretty good responses. So maybe I'm not as dumb as I look. A lot of people, myself included, believe that the trade deadline would be a huge opportunity to make some guap on Top Shot. Whether it was a guy like John Collins going to a contender like Boston, or even just going to a team like Minnesota, and that in turn helping Onyeka Okongwu get more run in the NBA, and then that in turn again helping his value on Top Shot. That trade obviously didn't happen, but you would have thought maybe a guy like Victor Oladipo going to the Heat for two old players that aren't going to have much value in Houston was going to help Kevin Porter Jr.'s price, or Aaron Gordon going from the shit show that is, dude, this hair's got to fucking go. Or Aaron Gordon going from the shit show that is Orlando to the Denver Nuggets would help his price as well. What we saw instead was Aaron Gordon had a quick spike from like 200 to 350 back down to like 220. Then we saw Nikola Vucevic going from that same shitty situation in Orlando to a fringy playoff team in Chicago, go from about 250 to 300 up to almost 500. Now he's back down below 400. Probably should have sold at the peak. But what this tells me is that once again, this market is filled with a whole bunch of flippers. And what I mean by that is, sure, a player like Aaron Gordon going from Orlando to Denver, a team who was in the Western Conference Finals last year, a team who has legit title contention this season with LeBron and AD, kind of banged up right now. They'll be back for the playoffs, I would believe. But now they have a legit 1 through 5 of like Jamal Murray, whoever they decide to play at the two, MPJ, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, and a pretty deep bench with a lot of vets like JaMychal Green, Paul Millsap, Will Barton. A lot of good talent on that team. You would think that his price would in turn rise because he's going to have more opportunities to score, more opportunities to play his natural position of the four, more opportunities to win games and just be on national television and show out. Instead, his price dipped. And the reason for that is because I would bet on a lot of people buying up Aaron Gordon the moment that it was known that he requested a trade. Not many players go out and request a trade. They don't want to look like the bad guy and want to leave their team high and dry. Aaron Gordon didn't give a shit. He basically said, I want to go to a better team, a better market. I want to be more marketable, be in more Uncle Drew movies where I look like a fucking asshole, whatever. So a lot of people buy him knowing he's going to get traded. And Aaron Gordon isn't going to get traded to a shitty team, another garbage team like Minnesota or the Cavaliers or the Pistons. He was going to get traded to a pretty big market. People knew that. They bought him in bulk. Once he gets traded, they list. But guess what? A lot of other people were listing. Because a lot of people are listing, sure, they can inflate the price a little bit, but they're going to be happy with whatever profit they make. So they bought for 215 bucks, and there's a few listed for 330, and then somebody listed for 315, then 300. They're fine taking 280. The 5% off at 280 is what, like, but they're happy with that. Whatever I said, if they bought for 210, they sell for 280 minus the tax. It's like $56 profit. They'll be happy with that. Along with people like myself, I bought an Aaron Gordon a while ago for like $30. Not to like brag about it, but I held because I do think that long term he's gonna have more value along with it being a first moment, whatever. But a person like myself that held for $30, selling him for 280, I'm going to make like 200 something dollars profit, and I'm going to be very happy with that. So as a lot of people were holding, a lot of people were also doing so just to make that short-term flip. And when the market is saturated with these flippers, there's undercutting. And we kept seeing that, we kept seeing that, we kept seeing that all the way to the point where Aaron Gordon went back to the price that he was at before he got traded. Same with Nikola Vucevic. And if we want to talk about rookie badges as well, I think a misstep in the market was a lot of people know who the rookies are. A lot of people know LaMelo Ball's a rookie. A lot of people know Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, Cole Anthony, Patrick Williams. All these guys, they kind of know that they're rookies. So investing them for the short-term flip of being like, okay, I know they're getting badges because they're rookies. They're going to get 3 moment badges. People are going to want them because there's that differentiation factor. Despite us already inherently knowing there was differentiation there because they are rookies. We didn't need to see the badges on the screen to know they're rookies. We didn't need to see the badges on the screen to know that they were more scarce than their 35,000 moments. We didn't need the badges on the screen to know that a rookie moment in any walk of life, in any market, right? A rookie card is more expensive than a regular card of something. We didn't need the badges to know that. But because so many people bought in knowing the badges were coming soon, once it became common knowledge that badges were dropping before the 31st, everybody picked up these moments that were getting badges thinking that, okay, nobody else knows that they're getting badges. I'm going to play off of that information asymmetry. Guess what? That was pretty publicized that they were all getting badges. Now we see the prices don't jump as high as you thought they would. So I say all this to say, if you're going into Top Shot for a short-term outlook and a short-term gain kind of mindset, all I'm going to tell you is you better hope you hit a fucking pack, because trying to bet on unknown information to make gains in the market within like 5 days or a week or whatever probably isn't going to work most of the time. Now, there are the odd instances that calls do work out. Not to pat myself on the back, but I made the video about the 35K plus rookie CC moments. A lot of people in the comments were saying that's not going to work out because they're going to continue printing more. I said, well, they're differentiated because they're going to get badges, and not many people realize that they're still going to get 2 badges because it's a rookie and a rookie mint badge, unlike a veteran getting a second moment in Series 1, not getting any badges for that. Rookies during their whole rookie year are going to get at least 2 badges. Now, the prices at the time, Cole Anthony was like 24, Wiseman was like 50, Halliburton was like 40 something, Anthony Edwards was like 90. They've all at least 2x, some of them like 3x. That ended up working out. But that's not always going to be the case. A lot of the bets that I've made have not paid off. Shout out Derrick Jones Jr. Thought a dunk contest set was coming, and if it did, then I would have made a lot of money, but it didn't come out. So I didn't make a lot of money. But I'm comfortable with where I'm at because I took that long-term outlook, right? I invested in a lot of debut badge moments. I invested in some rookies. I invested in some 2 badge rookies. I invested in some of those 12,000 S2 first moments because I think long-term, once the market gets flooded with a bunch of moments from the same player, once Jaylen Brown has 30 moments, once Ben Simmons has 40 moments, once Cole Anthony has 50 moments on Top Shot, those ones with the badges, those ones that have the debut badge will carry the most value long-term. So not to knock you if you do have that short-term outlook, because a lot of people want to make a quick buck. If somebody tells you that they don't want to make quick flips and 10x their money in a week, they're a fucking liar. But sometimes you got to be smarter about it. And sometimes you got to realize that it isn't mid-January anymore where you can buy a Miles Bridges for $10 and then a week later he's up to 400, right? The market isn't in a full bull run right now where everything is just spiking. Maybe around playoff time it will. But then again, a lot of people know the playoffs are coming around, and a lot of people can do a quick Google search of NBA standings and see the top 8 teams or the top 6 teams, and then 7 through 10 are in playing games, which I would assume not many people on Top Shot would know that. But I mean, you see the 76ers, you see the Nets, you see the Nuggets, you see the Clippers, you see the Lakers. Like, you know they're going to make the playoffs. People are investing in those moments. Their prices probably won't jump as high as I may have thought that they would a few weeks back, because now through multiple drops and multiple new news breaks, we have seen that prices don't jump as high as I thought that they would. So just taking into consideration everything that's happened, the market dynamics and how things move with breaking news, using that to your advantage to know, hey, maybe I shouldn't invest $1,000 in 10 $100 moments, expect them to go up to 200, because as I've seen through many other trials and tribulations, that isn't the case. But it's always important to know, even if you don't make money on some of these flips, just having the experience. You know what they always say, experience is the best teacher aside from FB God. I hate that I just said that, but that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you understand why the market is dipping. Whole lot of undercutters out there trying to make a quick buck. Have some diamond hands, stay here for the long term. We're going to have a good time. And even if we lose some money, at least we can say we tried at the end of the day. But that's it for today's video. We'll catch you sometime soon, probably tomorrow again. But that's it. Peace.
Watching I pull out that riff. A lot of these niggas, they gon' hit. That stay out of the way. That put you down in the grave. My water ain't come out of the lake. Young nigga by the face. I had a marvelous day. Ain't no baby bottle today. Took a model and went on a date. Put a dick all in the face. I'ma give me a piece of that cake. I'ma fly to Dubai on the plane. I'ma take my little bitch out of